So we talking about getting into the nitty gritty of getting stuff off of your credit. So derogatory marks, things such as hard inquiries, collections, mispayments, things like that. So disputing shit off your credit report. The first thing that we want to do is dispute with the credit bureau that reports the derogatory mark. So if TransUnion says you got a 700 and you look into TransUnion and there's nothing on there, but Equifax says you have a 500 with nothing but collections, we're going to dispute the derogatory mark with the person over here, not the TransUnion. We're going to go with Equifax, all right? So only dispute derogatory marks with the company that reports it. Number two, we're going to dispute it not by online, but we're going to dispute it by certified mail, because what that does is it forces the credit bureau to respond to us in a way that we know that they got what we sent them. So when you send something by certified mail, basically what the receiver has to do is sign off on the mail and send the tag back to you, right? But before we send the certified mail, we want to put a copy of our ID, so preferably a driver's license and one other document that verifies our name or address, so something like a utility bill. In this mail, we're going to put a letter, which is basically saying, hey, you guys messed up. Take this off my credit report, and I'll put a link to that in the description below, or I just copy and paste like a general letter so you all can see, and you can just copy and paste it, print it out, and send it to them. The creditor, they must respond within 30 days plus mail time. So what that means is if you have a letter on August 1st and you send it and they get it on August 1st, then they have up until September 1st or any date before that in order to respond to you. So this is plus mail time. So if you get a letter back from them on, what did I say, August, right? September 14th, and you sent it on August 1st, and you get something back on September 14th, as long as it has a date of September 1st or before that, they're within the law. If you have no luck, meaning you sent something to the credit bureau and they say, hey, it's verified that you didn't do what you were supposed to do. This is supposed to be here, like a collection or something. Then I want you all to send a letter to the creditor. This is not the credit bureau. This is not the collection agency. This is the company that you were originally paying who sent your debt to the collection agency, which then was reported to the credit bureau. So what this letter is basically going to be saying is, hey, it's some stuff on my credit that you guys sent to collections is not right. Fix it, and it's not right. Fix it and show me proof. Show me the proof of me missing these payments. What that does is it's going to force the creditor to go back into their files and deal with that hassle and dig up old records just so they can like figure out, okay, did you pay this on time or not, right? And this is a hassle for them, and most likely they will just they'll just comply with you and be like, okay, yeah, we're just going to let you win this one. We're going to take all that stuff back, take it back from the collection. We're going to get with the credit bureaus and let them know, like, hey, we screwed up. That's not our fault. Just because they don't want to go through the hassle, one, and two, they want to keep you as a customer. But so with that, they must respond in 45 days plus mail time. So use the example from that. Number 5, when you send this letter, I don't want anybody talking about any sob stories. I lost my job due to XYZ, and that didn't allow me to make payments. Like, don't get into any of that stuff. You can put some sob stories in there, but never admit to fault. Never admit that it was you that didn't make the payment, or you couldn't make the payment because of XYZ. Do not admit that. This is not the student loan video. On the student loan video, we can do stuff like that. But with these people, we're not doing that. We want to get straight to the point. No, don't show any fault or guilt. And then if they send something back saying, hey, like, yo, you really messed up, then get a debt validation letter, which is basically saying that, look, you messed up and this is the reason why. And you have to get these 5 documents. You have to get a explanation of the reason why they sent your payment or your account to collections. You have to get the payment history and agreement between you and them, the creditor. So like the credit card company, car note people, a collection agreement between them and the collections, and the creditor state license number. So this is part 1 in this video. I'm about to come out with a part 2 the same day, and you guys can watch that.